Hello there everyone, how's it going? Happy Halloween. I'm Aram and welcome back to Minecraft. We have a lot of stuff to do in this episode. We're going to be doing some more work on the dungeons, building a bee farm, but firstly, we're actually going to be starting on my base, so let's just hop into it. Okay, I went off and done some exploring off cam and I've actually found us a desert, so we now have sandstone to do both the castle and my base that I'm going to be building. But if you'll indulge me for one more second before we actually start building, I have a new skin. I'm super excited for this one. Owls are one of my favorite animals, if you can't tell by the name of my channel. But I found this awesome owl skin and I would love to credit the person who made this, but I cannot find it for the life of me. I don't know if the site I got for this from just doesn't credit it. So if anyone knows, leave in the comment, I will pin it and try to leave a link to their stuff. But I forgot that it was Halloween and I didn't plan any Halloween videos for this week. Don't worry. I have a Halloween costume. This is a little cursed. Let's actually stop flapping my fucking gums for a minute and let's go build. Let's go start on the build. All right, this is gonna be the location all the way out here of our actual house. Now I've been unbelievably cagey about what I'm actually doing and what I'm actually gonna be building. So let's go show my mock-ups. But I'm gonna be building the owl house. I mean, of course. That's what we're going to be building. I've been kind of going back and forth whether I should build this and do it as a different thing, because I have actually built this as a base before, or at least I've tried to. I never finished it, but this is the mock-up of it. This is the mock-up of it. I actually quite love this. Actually, I have actually built this one before, but I don't really like this version of it as much, and I also never finished it. So, where'd you go? Rude zombie, rude ass zombie. And I never actually finished it during this playthrough. I got really burnt out on this playthrough of Minecraft, and I kind of regret never finishing this. Especially given that this basically has my favorite room that I've ever built. Because, oh my god, look at this! This is really where I cemented my love for building fantasy builds. This is just a storage room. I spent so long building this and like perfecting it, and it just gives me so much serotonin, man. I love it. I love this. I've never seen this world with the shaders on, but the floating candles with like the red and blue, I really love, like the red and white. I really like that, man. That looks awesome. All right, I've kind of redone the layout looking at our own old versions of this, and I've kind of done it in this like deep slate brick, because it has this weird like black kind of stony border around the whole house. But this will give us enough work to kind of build up the shell of the build. I'm not gonna worry about the whole build in this episode. There's no way I can get that done, but in just this episode. So any remaining stuff will have to be taken care of in the next one, unfortunately. But I'm not sure really how much I should be like altering the pattern or changing up the pattern. But let's get in a wall and see how that looks. I'll choose like this one on the side that we're hardly ever gonna see. All right, I do think it needs some moving around, but this is on the side of the house where no one's hardly ever going to see it, so I'm not really that worried about it. I'm not that concerned. Actually, I should be building this one out of... I just realized I should be building this one out of deep slate and not sandstone. I'm a dumbass, and I haven't even bothered to resource gather deep slate. What the? I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. I swear to God. This part of the owl house is actually darker than the rest of it, so I'll have to go gather deep slate. But we'll go with that. I'm gonna build this kind of sculpturally. I'm gonna try to focus in sort of like that and take it piece by piece, because the construction to it is a bit complicated in places. But we will get to it. We'll be able to get to it. Yeah, I'm back with a little bit of a progress update, and I'm relatively happy. I think the texture, like right in here, needs a bit of an update, but other than that, I'm relatively happy with it. Of course, some of this is gonna get knocked out anyway, because there are windows. Like, definitely some places where the texture could really use some work, but I am liking it so far. I mean, that's easy enough to change, but the roof to this, like the first floor roof to this, is a bit complicated. It has something of a sunken roof to it, which I think should start on. I think we should build 3 more layers up, and that will start it with the row that has a bunch of candles on it. Then 2 blocks up for the like sunken part of the roof itself. So let's just get that going. But honestly, I'm extremely happy to be building this finally. I've been prepping to start on this again for a while. Of course, this is like a fantasy series that does hold a very special place in my heart, quite frankly. I very much love this series, and if you've not seen it, I highly recommend, honestly. If you like any of the other series I've mentioned, like The Name of the Wind or Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings, any of those, you'll probably like it. It is a little bit more punny, I will say that. Even it gets me at some points being a little bit too punny, but it's part of the charm. It's a shame that Disney did what it did to that series, and I'm still pissed about it. To this day, I'm still pissed about it. Can you tell? You had a good thing. What the hell, man? Of all of Disney's brainless moves, I can't. I just can't. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I think that's tall enough. I hope that's tall enough. The rest of the floors are not going to be that tall, and I think I'm only going to do 2 floors this time. I tried to do like 3 less, and it did not work very well. I still don't know how to space out floors and builds, and I really need to plan ahead for that instead of just trying to do it and hoping for the best. But now looking at it, I'm a bit stumped, actually. I don't really know where to proceed until we get into the roof. Its roof is like 90% of the build, let's be honest. Like that is a lot of roof for one house. But thing is, I also just don't want to deconstruct anything at all as well. I would like it to go as smooth as possible. We could try to build up the front of it. That could work. That could not work as well. The biggest thing is it just has to get the proportions we need right. So I think we're going to take a little bit of a pause on this. We're going to do our bee farming, and we'll come back to this a little later in the video and figure out while I have some time to. That way I have some time to think about this and not rush it and have to redo anything. Well, it's been a pain in the butt trying to get this episode started, but I've had trouble with I've had trouble getting the shaders and all the modding updated for the new update. And I have everything to make our bee farm, but Mojang did it. We made the bundle so much better. Look at this. Look at this. That is so much easier to use and make now. You don't have to farm rabbits like I've been doing, like an idiot. And you can even dye them now. You made them awesome. Mojang, you did something good. Good on you. You deserve head pats. I assume Mojang is a dog, but oh goddamn, I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. But we need candles. We got to build up a candle. We got to build up a candle farm. It's not really a candle farm, although that's basically all I'm using it for, relatively speaking, at least. But I've cleared up some more space for building up here in the industrial part of it. And oh my god, I left the bamboo farm running for too long, and now I need to do something with that. So maybe we start on the auto crafting at some point this episode. But I've been collecting bees' nests literally since this world started, and I got Silk Touch. We should have everything, I hope. Maybe I miscounted on some items, but this should be absolutely everything you need for a bee farm. Bee farms are really simple to make. 3, 4, 5. Gonna go by. Okay, I think I'm gonna start by just putting down 12 of these. Oh, that's gonna make me barf. So not used to having the fluffy leaves anymore, which I'm disappointed in. I just can't wait for vanilla tweaks to update. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. That should be all I need. Hopefully I'm not building it too close to anything else, but we'll figure that out if I actually end up building anything on top of this. I should be building... I want to build, like, little shells for these farms and everything. I think that would be useful. But that's future problem for future me. And I'll figure it out when I have the chance. So I'm not going to do the honey bottle side. I still have not figured that out since the last episode. Which I need to get on that. I might just build like a separate farm for the honey bottles themselves and actually double up on the like honeycombs. But I'll worry about that one later. Then I need more bees anyway. Ah, fuck. It's not even. My incompetence actually astounds me sometimes, I swear. I'm a little nervous about putting the bees in the bee tube. Just hope I don't screw it up. Just hope I don't screw it up. I think I'm gonna do something smart. For once, I know. Shocking. Shocking. RM do something smart? No, never happens. Never in one of the videos have I ever done anything intelligent once in my fucking life. Oh god, it's a curse. I'm too lax about literally everything. It's a problem. I'm gonna do this, put some temporary blocks up that'll hopefully block the bees from getting out. Because I literally have, I guess, one shot at this. I mean, if they get out, they'll probably come back to the farm anyway. It's the only beehives, I hope. I assume this is the only beehives. When did this update get added? I love this update, by the way. Actually showing how many bees and everything are in one. That's so nice. It's so nice. I'm not used to saying that about Minecraft. Usually some of the updates are incredibly inconvenient. Okay, please be facing the right direction. Okay, that one is 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Hey, genius, how you getting out of this? God fucking damn. Now, the actual redstone parts of this farm are incredibly simple. This is probably one of the easiest farms. It's literally just using observers to detect when the bees, I believe it's when they enter and exit, or when it changes states. I don't remember which, but it doesn't really matter. Because it's going to fire off and then it's going to send a signal to dispensers, which are full of shears, and then they'll shear the honeycombs. And there'll be a line of hoppers under this, which we need to put in, like now, to pick up all the honeycombs. Simple. Not complicated in the slightest. This is... If you've never built a redstone farm before, I honestly recommend this one first. God, I'm hoping I'm remembering my own circuit. And not doing something... No, you can basically put the shears anywhere. I like putting them upside down on this, but it does come with a layer of irritants, really. Guess I have to build that, and hopefully it's in the right direction. Hopefully it's in the right orientation. There's a vanilla tweaks for it, but vanilla tweaks has not updated as of yet. Now, hopefully this is right. I don't remember if I'm using repeaters or not in the circuit itself. That would make sense, actually. The observers are usually pretty weak as far as a redstone signal goes. So hopefully I'm actually remembering it right. I could just go look. I could go to the redstone testing world and look pretty easily, but that would require effort, man. I've already spent enough effort and time on this video. I've like to get this part of it done. It's been such a pain in the butt trying to get everything to work right. I don't need that many. I'm just gonna fill up my inventory. Let's get 6, just in case I have to rebuild anything. I do plan on filling it up. It's not like I'm running out of iron. We have an iron farm. 1 shear, 2 shear, that 6. All right. Gonna go sleep and see if everything is working properly. We should have honeycombs. Oh, look at the bee. Look at the bee. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they're so fucking cute. I'm sorry, that the serotonin hijacked my brain for a second. I'm sorry. They're so adorable. They're the best mob. Minecraft, Mojang outdid themselves. They're so fucking cute. Uh-oh. Something has gone wrong. Something's gone horribly wrong. They stuck somewhere? Or are they just not being fired? I bet I used observers. Or, I mean, I bet I used repeaters. I bet there are repeaters in this. Boop. 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 And a boop. Boop. Boop, goddamn you. Alright, well, this should be working. Maybe they all need to be empty first. Maybe they all just need to be empty first. So let's do a little bit of a safety thing. Oh, now they're firing. Now you're bothering to fire. Oh, good for you. 18 is not bad. Let's hope it's officially working now. Okay, well, I'm gonna make a bunch of bamboo wood. And because I need to empty this out to run it again, quite frankly. Oh, there's more. Oh, good. My favorite thing on the planet. I'm never gonna run out of this stuff, am I? Got all the bamboo. And that's quite a bit of fuel. This will probably all quadruple once we make it into planks, which will be fuel for the super smelter when I build it. Hopefully in the next episode. I hope I can get to that one. Hopefully I can get to that one. But let's see if this has been working. 36 honeycombs. That's not bad. For like a day running? That is not bad at all. All that's left is to finish making all the shears, and this is fully operational. Well, not fully operational, you know what I mean. I'm gonna double this. All right, that should be the last of them. I should never have to make any more shears for this farm. This should work pretty well, and that's the bee farm done. I'm gonna AFK here for a while, I think, before we get to anything else in this video. But yeah, pretty happy with this one. Pretty happy with this one. Happy to have it in this one. We're gonna need a lot of candles for future builds, including my base, the castle, basically anything else that would need candles aesthetically, basically, which is a lot. We're doing pretty medieval fantasy, so a lot of lanterns, a lot of candles. Okay, I've been AFK for a few hours. 4 3/4 of a stack. Don't fact check me on that. I'm not doing the math. I'm too lazy to do the math, quite frankly. But that's not bad for the time I've actually been AFK. And I have all the bees nest in. I have both sides done. I had a few extra hours, so I just decided to do a little bit of extra work over here on the farming district area thing. Industrial district, I think that's the word. But I'm honestly happy to death with this thing. That's not is that a saying? It's Halloween, it's a saying. Honestly, I'm super happy with this one. But we have candles to make and a dungeon to decorate, so let's hop to it. But honestly, this episode has been a blast to record. I think we're gonna have to start recording them like this, a little bit more chilled. I'm splitting things up. If you've noticed any continuity errors, I'm sorry. Especially regarding my skins. But I'm gonna have to start recording them like this. I've had a lot more fun than I normally do recording Minecraft. It's not been stressful or a pain in the butt or anything. It's kind of noticing what the color palette of this one is going to be, so I think, given that it's mostly like earth tones and that like cyan fire color, I think we're gonna use red candles in this room, at least. I might alternate between red and white candles. Depends on how many we have. I thought you could put the dye in. You can't put the dye in with them? That's bizarre. That's bizarre. The hell, Mojang? All right, 2 stacks of each of them. That should divide it up quite nicely. Let's actually put in the first little bit of decoration on it. I'm excited for this. I'm very excited for this. How do I actually get up there? Let's go to... How do I alternate them every 2 blocks? So let's just do 3 there. And 1 candle. And like 2. That's not gonna work, is it? It's fine if we have one that's off. It's just decoration. Let's do the other side. And that one should be the last. It's always starting to look quite nice. I'm starting to really like this room. As soon as we get the lanterns in, which will be probably next. But it does look a little bit Christmassy, more so than the black candles that I had in the mock-up. But I don't want to have to build a squid farm to build this. I really don't. That sounds like hell. That actually just sounds like hell. But let's go actually do the layout for the next couple of rooms. We'll at least decorate this one in this episode, or if I don't have the time to, we'll take care of all the decorating for the dungeon rooms that have been built in the next one. But I need to go grab my beacon and get to it. Okay, I've got the beacon set up and I've dug out the spaces for the library and the trophy room. Basically decided that I'm not going to do any decoration in this episode. Hopefully that's not disappointing. But we're going to do that in the next episode. And the next episode is going to be like the great decorating episode. Because I've been putting off decorating everything in the base for so long. So hopefully we'll have a new place to move into. I can start moving villagers into their proper shops. But we have a different pattern. But we've got these little inlays using tough walls. So let's just go put in like the first layer on both sides. They are on both of these, and then we'll figure out how to proceed from there. I've dug out on both of them like a 16 by 16 area. I think that'll be big enough for each of them. I don't ever take exact measurements when I'm doing mock-ups. I mean, why the hell would I? That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to change things about them anyway. But honestly, the library section is almost perfect. I honestly wish it was a bit bigger. Maybe we extend it out just a little bit instead of just having it contained in this one box. Okay, I think that's where the stairs are going anyway, so I'm just going to leave that. All right, I think in the trophy room, I actually think it should be maybe like an archway instead of like a doorway or anything. Because you want people to come in here and do shit. So that's a great way to put it. Good job, brain. But I want to find the exact like center point to this, and hopefully it's even or actually odd. I would rather it be a 3x3 archway. Which it might not be. Stop. Fuck. 3, 4. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can salvage it. It's not an actual living nightmare. All right. We have to make some adjustments, but it will work. All right. Now I just got to get in markings for all my inlays. I think hopefully I have planned the right space for them. 3. Nope. Gonna have to change that. This is why you plan things beforehand. Instead of just flying by the seat of your ass like a dumbass. God, if you pull up dumbass in the dictionary, I swear to God, it's gonna be a picture of my Minecraft skin. Okay, that does work. That gives it some variation too. We'll have 3 blocks here and then a 2 in the middle. Does that work consistently? Does that work consistently? 2. Oop. Then 3. Huh. That exit. How does that work? How is this happening? Things don't ever work the way I want them to. What the hell? Sir, this is a place of learning, or at least it will be. You are not allowed. No punching in the library. Some people, I swear to God. Rude. Rude as all hell. right, that should be it. That should be all of the walls done. We also have the library walls done, and I'm quite happy with them. I decided against the inlays with the trophy room, but I'm quite happy with this one. It gives it a little bit of depth. It gives it just that little bit of extra detail. But last thing to do is do the roof and the flooring. So I think I'll do the flooring. I'm actually kind of running low on deep slate and tough. This project, I mean, this project consumes so many resources, but gotta watch the pit of death. Okay, didn't realize that was there. Just gotta cover that one up and watch my step. But I am looking forward to getting into some of the other rooms. I need to design all the other rooms, actually. I don't know what else goes in a dungeon. Like, there typically isn't that much, except for the dungeon. But of course, if you have any ideas, you can always leave them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to take viewer suggestions and give you a little shout out in the video as well. But my inventory is full. Of course it is. Mojang. Please, just a few more inventory slots. Just make our lives a little convenient, come on. I mean, we kind of have that now with the bundles and everything, but they're not perfect. I do like them. I like that they made them extremely early game friendly now. I'm very happy with that update. But still, I think they're more of a band-aid to the inventory, the greater inventory problem as a whole. But as long as they're getting it sorted out, it is a start, you know? It is a good start. I can't complain too much about it. I do like the bundles as a gameplay feature, especially now that they've updated them. But we'll see what they add in future updates. I am looking forward to the next couple, though. The next one, I don't know what they're doing in the next couple. The creaking update should be the next one, and I'm looking forward to getting my hands on that wood. That can be taken out of context. Let's rephrase that. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on that wood type. Almost said big white wood, and that's worth. That is honestly worth. I don't like how my brain works. But it looks so freaking good. It looks so good. I love the creaking so far. That you're not meeting the horror game allegations, Minecraft. Not in the slightest now. It seems like you're honestly leaning into it. But that's definitely going to be used in the castle at some point. Probably the village as well. I don't know when it's going to come out. Hopefully it will be in the next couple months. I believe they said it would be in the next couple months. But every time we get a new update, and we got the resin too that's coming out. Oh my god. We need more things to do with it, sure. I honestly do think that, but the blocks look very nice. I don't really like orange. Orange is probably my least favorite color, but the resin blocks do look pretty nice, especially given how saturated they are. We don't have a lot of really, really saturated blocks in Minecraft in the slightest, like at all. Like not at all. Now if you can only get some more blue blocks. I wish it was clear. Honestly, wish the resin was clear. And you could die at whatever you want. Why are there pits to death everywhere? I mean, I'm not gonna die off 2 blocks, but still. And the fact that the block, isn't the block that spawns the creaking or whatever it's called, the Pale Guardian? I don't remember what it's called. Isn't it kind of like an unintentional daylight sensor? Since it only comes on at night. Which, more redstone parts, I'm not gonna complain about that. That one honestly seems extremely useful. Especially consider you can use it in caves. It doesn't need to be exposed to light. Which I don't see it replacing daylight sensors in farms at all. I really don't. They still have use cases. They still have like the very odd use cases. All right, that's the floor done, and it looks empty, and it needs the roof, but I am a little out of deep slate. I haven't been mining for deep slate, and it's a mild problem, actually, because I'm using it in everything. So I'm going to put a pause on the dungeon rooms. We made good progress. We got them started. I'm gonna have them by next episode. I will have the roofs done, but we have an owl house to get back to. So, and I want to squeeze in just a little bit more building on that one before I have to end this one. I'm running out of time for this episode, like always. Well, I'm stumped. I'm honestly stumped. I don't know how to proceed with this without that kind of roof line as a guide. I can use reference, sure. That's easy enough. But there are some like very weird bits. And this has such an odd shape, and it's not gonna work perfectly as a Minecraft house. We'll have to accept that. And I kind of want there to be differences anyway, even if I'm building a build inspired from another series. How do we proceed with this? How do we proceed with this? What's the most logical way of proceeding with this? I think we're just gonna have to build up a little bit more, and I'm gonna have to go. I need to go get the warp stem for the roof line, and I need to go mine deep slate because I forgot to do that in between this and the last episode. But as far as it goes, other than that, I'm honestly a bit stuck. This is a weird build, and I've had problems with it before. The 2 times I've built it, both in survival and in creative mode. So as far as, let's see. Let's just build up by like 5 blocks. I think that's how we're gonna have to do it. No, I love building weird houses. I do. It's a passion of mine in this game, but Jesus Christ, sometimes it's just not easy. Sometimes builds just don't want to cooperate with you, and that's actually pretty much finished. This part of the build I know is only 1 floor tall, so I don't have to worry about that one. We only have to worry about the middle section. There's this weird like outcropping that goes into here that I'll have to figure out. That will be easier to get in when we have the actual roof line. But I am wanting to finish this. I am dead determined to finish it. It's a big regret of mine from the last world that I had that I did not finish this. It really is. I thought about it a couple times just going back and finishing up, but I was so freaking burnt out playing that. I was playing it all the time last year. And I just got kind of burnt out, and I didn't know how to record videos on it. This was when I had first started the channel too. Which is crazy to think about how much progress we've made and like how far the channel has grown, which I'm extremely grateful for. My God, I cannot believe we made it this far. It honestly makes me super happy every time I log on, but I did not know how to record videos, and I still don't know how to record videos on Minecraft. It is a weird thing all of its own. It's a totally different way of recording. I think that's kind of what makes Minecraft content unique. I don't know how Scar and like Green and Mumbo can just pump out like a video and just do everything in one video like that. It's insane. I can't do that. I barely struggle to get this shit finished. I barely struggle to get anything finished in a video sometimes. Mostly that's my own damn procrastination and terrible scheduling, but... That's 5 more blocks up. And that's not gonna cut it. That is not gonna cut it. I think we're gonna have to go 5 more blocks up. I honestly do. I think that's the only way I'm gonna get it in the proportions that I actually need. But I need to go do a bunch of resource gathering. Fortunately, I still have plenty of sandstone, even though I'm starting to run low. This is gonna use a lot of sandstone, I have the feeling, but I really need to go get that roof line, and if I can get that in, it'll be easy. As much as I don't want to leave it here, I don't like all the unfinished projects I've been leaving in these videos. That's something I'm really trying to work out the bugs on my recording schedule so I can finish stuff in the video I start them. Sometimes it's not always possible, and I'm aware of that. But we have actually made progress on what's going to be my actual house, and I can't complain too much about that. We made more progress on... And we've made more progress on the castle. The next episode, it's gonna be finishing, well, maybe finishing. If we can actually finish the owl house, I'll be extremely happy about that. But next episode, maybe finishing the owl house, definitely gonna decorate the dungeon finally, and we're gonna decorate the village. I don't care how long it takes. We're gonna decorate the village, and we're gonna move the dang villagers into their proper shops. But I am absolutely out of time for recording. I'm recording this the day before it goes up. That's how far behind I am. But I'm gonna leave this one here. It's a couple of videos that YouTube thinks you might like, comment, subscribe to all the YouTube nonsense. I hope you had a happy Halloween. Sorry for no Halloween videos this year. I didn't plan ahead, like always. By the way, I really appreciate watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye!